Welcome everyone. Today I'm submitting my official French visa application through the form of this video. Starting off, we are plagued by some nasty debuffs that both hinder us politically and economically, though we can overcome them relatively quickly by going down the Napoleonic branch of our focus tree. All we need to do is time our focuses just right so that we can unlock the new continental system when we reach it, which gives us war goals on the Benelux. The sole reason we are interested in that land is so that we can invade the Brits from the North Sea. And yes, I did deport all the Belgians to the Congo, so no need to thank me. One quick naval battle later, and we have finally reached the English homeland. Silly Napoleon! If only he knew that he needed to change his approach when it came to the invasion of the British Isles. But alas, I will make sure to make him proud in this run. A few maneuvers here and there, and that's all that is required to finally cap the UK. But that's not enough, since we need to quickly redeploy to the New World, since we intend on subjugating the US next. Jumping them this early on gives us much breathing room when it comes to outmaneuvering them, but since this is road to 56, the AI is tweaked a bit to be more competent, unlike vanilla, so pushing them all the way from the east coast to the west is no small feat. The entire war with the US took such a long time that by the time I was done with it, I already managed to gather like 600 army XP, which was a very welcome addition since I was done with my military reform branch of the focus tree. And since I was planning on going against the Germans next, it was a welcome addition, since it meant that I could very much rush my doctrines and get myself well prepared against them. While we were busy with the whole debacle in North America, the Germans took the opportunity to snipe Czechoslovakia away from us. But since they were a part of my faction, I could join the war anytime without being called in. So I pulled in all of my puppets units and held the German front. And since holding all of this African land in row to 56 was costing me too much equipment, I couldn't reinforce my army properly, and that was also the fault of being non-aligned, since fascist nations, when they create puppets, they start off one level lower when it comes to their autonomy level, which gives like 3/4 of their meals to you. Unlike us in this situation, I am barely getting any sadly, so it would take me a while before I could properly do a counter-offensive. And while I was waiting, the Soviets declared on Finland, which was in my faction, followed soon by a Japanese declaration on Indochina, so I was kinda fighting all of the remnants of the major powers at the same time. But enough yapping. Now that my army is well equipped, I launched my invasion into the underbelly of Italy and quickly rushed to split them in half while focusing on taking their major VPs. Which was enough to trigger their civil war and expose the southern flank of Germany, which I immediately took advantage of and started pushing them from both fronts. Since I had done a full collab on them, they were as good as dead. But even though we were done with the Axis, there is no time to rest since the Soviets are near our doorsteps. But due to the fact that they are stuck in an offensive war with Finland, they can't fully reform their army, so they are stuck with debuffs which made overrunning them easy. And once we capture Moscow, our next stop is going to be Tokyo. These brave men fought well. I made sure to over-prepare for this operation, since usually Japan likes to garrison their homeland with many divisions at this point of the game. But luckily they were busy with their Chinese war, so I could quickly overwhelm them and force them to capitulate before I could finally be at peace. Or that's what I would like to say, since I somehow was at war with Peru as well. I have no idea when they did declare war on me, but at least it's the only nation left to capitulate before I can finally rest. Releasing all of these nations has done wonders to my PC, and the game is going slower than usual, which is straight up making my brain burn. And finally I'm free. I would have liked to conquer Spain and Portugal as well, but the game is going so slow that I would straight up rather do world conquest as Bhutan instead. So yeah, sorry for falling short right at the end, guys. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed today's campaign. If you are new to the channel, make sure to like and subscribe. This has been Kaguya. Have a wonderful day or evening, and goodbye.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.